We're back.
We are Curls and Cacao. I am Stina.
And I'm Tara, and we are here today making a video on
Resin. We're gonna make
incense.
Yeah, incense resin. We've never made it before, but we love burning it, and we're just gonna experiment with making it.
Yeah, it's been some time since we have posted a video, but life,
Happens.
yeah, just a lot of things going on, but we are back. That's all that matters. And we have some fun projects coming up soon. We're partnering with Heartblood Cacao. Stay tuned. But for now, make some incense with us. Okay. So here's our setup for our incense making. I guess we'll just share what we have. So all of our supplies, the supplies that you would need as well. So in researching this, I saw a lot of people used cake piping tips to form their incense. We're making the incense cones, not the sticks. So the tips are already in cone form. And then we have a variety of resin. I don't really know.
I read that resin can help everything kind of like stick together, but we also have this Mako powder, which is supposed to help it stick together as well. So I don't know if you necessarily need both. But, we're learning with you guys. We're gonna find out.
You can get
Are they still
online.
labeled? Do you know which one is which?
Nope, I took all the labels off, so I don't know which one is which.
They're all myrrh though, right?
They're all myrrh.
Different kinds of myrrh.
Yeah, they're all different kinds of myrrh.
Okay.
But I picked these ones up in a crystal shop in Oakland. So, I mean, they're not too hard to find. You can get them online as well. And then this Mako powder I got on Amazon. You can see.
We also have bowls for like mixing in. I have this mortar and pestle because we also have herbs that we're going to be grinding down and like mixing into our incense formula. And I also have this Palo Santo incense powder I got from Luna Sundara online.
It smells so good.
I'm like obsessed with how Palo Santo smells, so this sounded awesome. And we have sage and lavender and all that good stuff. You'll see it more as it gets started.
So whatever scents or herbs you tend to like, just get some of that and you can use it in your incense, basically. We just have a lot to pick from.
Okay. So to start, I guess we start by grinding down the stuff we want to use and then maybe putting it in bowls.
Okay, so I know I specifically want lavender, Palo Santo, and sage. So those are the 3 herbs that I'm gonna use in mine.
Let's mix the sage first. It sounds fun. So why do you like incense? Like when do you like to burn it?
I like to burn it in the morning, especially. So like right when I wake up, and then late at night. I like to burn it in the morning before I start my workday because I think it's just very calming for me, and it helps set a mood. Like it gets my senses flowing, and it's just calming, especially because a lot of the ones I use incorporate lavender because I just love lavender, and lavender is a very calming scent. So yeah, it's just another tool that I like to use, and like my house smells good when I use it. So.
Yeah, this is better than air fresheners for sure.
Oh yeah, oh my god. If you still use like Glade, I mean there's nothing wrong with that, but
except that it's like toxic.
You should give alternatives a try and see how you like it. What about you?
Yeah, I would say growing up, I never really. I mean, if anyone around me burned incense, I didn't notice. I know my parents didn't, so it was like very new to me when I was a younger adult. I think you gave me my first incense sticks, and I was like, okay. Yeah, I like to burn it in the mornings also, just to kind of start the day, and especially when I am working, because it just like puts me like in a feel good flow, and it just makes everything feel better.
I feel like also incense was very, I remember it being used a lot in like my family's homes, not my immediate family, so not my parents, but like whenever I'd go to LA to visit family, certain family members would be using incense, and as a kid I hated it.
I think I remember you telling me like your uncle used
it. I hated incense. I'm like, why do you burn this? But I also think it's partly a cultural thing in the Black community.
Yeah, a lot of different herbs can be used like to protect a space. Like everything we're using basically is very protective. It's like the sage, the lavender, the myrrh, for like protecting your energy, cleansing negativity, however you like to view it, and resetting a space. So I guess like it's deeper than how it smells.
Yeah.
It's like there's a reason why you feel better when it's burning. Doing something to the room.
Whatever you wanted to do, whatever intention you set.
Set an intention.
Yeah.
We should do that. What intention are we setting into these sage ones?
Clarity. That's perfect for sage, I think. And it's also definitely needed. I need it personally right now. And so clarity.
Got it.
So we've got our sage, lavender, and
It's just sage and lavender. That's all we started with.
oh yeah, and I was gonna put Palo Santo in it. Sage and lavender here, nice and powdery. The resource that we use to reference on how to make it calls for 3 teaspoons of whatever concoction powder you created and 1 teaspoon of
The
mako powder for every 3 teaspoons of your smell good stuff.
And the mako acts as a binding agent when water is added, apparently, to help it all stick together.
Okay.
And then the next thing is very slowly, they're saying to add drops of water. And our water, most calls for distilled water. I'm guessing for the purity of it or something, but I don't have distilled water, so we're using some natural spring water from Mount Shasta. I wonder what would happen if... It says you can also make cones by hand. Let's try.
Okay, you try that. You do that. I'm sure it could
experiment.
be done. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just stuffing the piping tip with this, and actually it seems like it's working pretty well.
I think the consistency is just right.
And I'm only filling it like halfway because this is a big piper. It looks like a Nutrigrain bar or something. Yeah.
It definitely looks like animal poop.
Oh yeah.
After they ate some like
grass and dirt. Okay, so this is what mine looks like right out of the pipe. It kind of has like a flat top, but when you normally see incense cones, they're pointy. I don't think.
I think you can make it pointy with your finger. This is mine. Looks like.
I thought I saw a cone when I was looking at the camera. I'm like, I thought I was tripping though.
It was I.
Okay, here is my formed head. Cone head.
Sweet.
Batch numero dos.
So I have these white roses that I grew in my garden and I dried them. They were white, but when they dried, they turned a little bit yellow. And they're really special to me. The smell is like very peppery, but I want them more for like the energy than the smell.
What a white rose, what's like white rose?
White rose is like the heart of like surrendering and like letting go and releasing. So that's why I want to bring that energy, that vibe into my incense. I also have bay leaves here, which are like really protective and cleansing and also good for like manifestation. Pretty good. Pretty darn good.
Show them.
All that turned into this. What if I just, you know what? Let me not. Okay.
Don't even, yeah.
I had like a vision.
Don't put it out there.
This might be a new addiction.
Okay, I think that one is good. Here, oh. Cone.
Look at us, we're professionals now.
I know, like, so how much are we gonna charge?
Curls and cacao incense. Don't tempt us. Oh my god.
If you buy Curls and Cacao incense, like the video.
I wonder what would happen if you put like cacao in it. Would it
Dude,
smell
I
like
was
it?
thinking that earlier, but I didn't say it because I'm like, is that dumb? Because it would just melt in it.
Oh, it probably would. You're probably right.
Well, we have our cones.
A lot of work with little reward, but we are learning. So we have
as you go.
1, 2, oh, okay, so we have 9 incense cones. So that's 9 different vibe sessions that we're about to have. And how long did it take?
45 minutes?
Yeah, the hardest part was grinding stuff down. And technically we could make more because look, we have more sage powder here.
Oh yeah. Okay. We are back. We have our incense cones here that have dried.
It's been how many days?
Like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 days.
They,
yeah, hella fast.
They only need like a day or 2 to dry, so I guess they're extra dry now.
So we have our 4 different types, and we're gonna light them and see how this goes.
Yeah, they kind of look like cat poop. Some are chunkier than others. Maybe I should do like a close-up. So this is like the first one that we made. Real cute.
Look at this one.
This one is sage, lavender, myrrh resin. It's kind of cool to see which ones came out. What do like makeup people do? They're like,
oh yeah.
So focuses. It's kind of cool to see which one came, like how they dried. Oh shit. So the ones that have more fine powders in them seem to have dried a little bit better, and the ones that have like chunkier stuff in them like cracked a lot. So that's something that we learn from.
It's a reference.
Yeah.
Go really fine. Probably. We'll see.
We have our custard cacao we've been sipping on. We have these incense burners from crystalrising.com. I will link that in the show notes. And basically we're just gonna put our incense in this little contraption and you close it and it burns and you smell it.
It's just a different way. You know, typical ones are like the long boat looking things. They're the sticks, but these are cones, so this works really well.
Which should we burn first? Maybe the one we made first, which would be that one.
Okay. Oh, and we have these cool, Christina got these cool Palo Santo matches. I don't know if you can see that. But if you like Palo Santo, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's basically a match stick made out of Palo Santo. I saw an Instagram ad and I was like, genius.
We're gonna place the sage, lavender, Palo Santo resin
Oh, there you go.
Stop, Christina. Okay. I don't want to
Here. I'm gonna light it with this. Alright, we don't want to waste too many.
Okay.
And then, is it lit?
It's kind of lit.
It's smoking. Okay, so now I'm just gonna light it with a lighter because we've tried that.
It's not easy.
This will have the most control with this. So I guess you just want to light the tip and get that going. Smoking. And then I guess you would close this and let the smoke come out, but I don't know if it's gonna stay lit.
See, can you guys see
Oh, it's
that?
coming out.
There is smoke coming out. Let me know. I smell it. Dude, you don't smell it? I smell it.
I do. I smell it. It smells like literally like sage mostly. I smell that.
Okay, let's see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It went out. How long will it stay lit?
Yeah. I'm sure that will depend on like the shape and the consistency. We'll see what ends up burning the best. Yeah. So while that does its thing, let's light another one. Palo Santo, white rose, and bay leaves. So you guys saw us crushing that up for what felt like forever. It smells really good. It doesn't have a lot of cracks in it. I think it's because of how like finely we grounded it. So I'm hopeful. Is that still going? No.
Nope.
Okay.
It went out again. This one did.
Let's see how this one burns.
There, look at that. Can you guys see? It's lit!
Okay, so now we know like a pointy tip helps it stay lit. Which makes sense because that's how they usually look.
Oh wow, it smells so good. Of course, the one Christina made will fucking work.
We both made. I smell like the bay leaves. Let me see. It smells really good. It smells like
It smells really good.
musky and oh, look at that smoke.
Dude, we made incense. Okay, girls, we can count incense when we say
This is our top secret formula. Not really. I love it.
So we just made a ball out of the last powder that we had last time. So
We're just gonna see how it would burn.
let's see what this do.
But now that we've seen what kind of happens with the tips, I don't really know if it's gonna do anything. Oh,
There's a little flame and it is going out. It's out.
smell it. It probably just smells like Palo Santo.
Okay, so balls don't work, you guys. Balls do not work.
I want to take a peek at it. Nice.
Wow.
Little Hershey kiss. Can I see?
Oh yeah.
It's the little things in life.
I know.
guys.
Okay, this one is sage, lavender, and myrrh resin. I don't know that this is gonna stay standing on here because it's so thin and pointy.
It's not very sturdy.
But let me see. I'll just light it in my hand.
It's going.
Yeah, this one's gonna stay lit. I can tell. So I think the key is as pointy as possible.
And make sure the bottom is sturdy enough for it to stand. So like a tall.
So this little ball that we tried to light, this little half cone thing that we made is not gonna light. So they have to be pointy. Yeah, this one's still lit.
Let me smell it. I smell the sage.
I'm hella excited. You can make so many combinations. Like you don't ever have to buy incense. You just make your own. So whenever you go to a shop that has like herbs or whatever, wherever,
Powders.
or any herbs you want, you put it in your whatever scent you like. Save it so that you can.
I could see this being like a good like Sunday activity, like when you want to wind down with some self-care, but also like get crafty. Maybe
A good girls' night.
Yeah, making incense and burning it as you see fit.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Okay, so now we have to figure out how to make the sticks.
Oh yeah, incense sticks.
Incense sticks. Yay. Yeah. So
yeah, if you guys are intrigued by this, we hope you are inspired to try it out yourself. If you have questions about like anything, drop them in the comments.
we're gonna experiment more with these.
What do you want us to try or like experiment with next? Because we're in like a
Crafty.
yeah, we're in like
Experimentation.
a crafty vibe this year, and we want to make things and try it out. So if you have any ideas, let us know. We might just do it.
And
And that's it.
that's it.
Thanks for tuning in.